This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Yamu bibi akwaba Boadu TV so any. Na the ten say last week ena ebeto dwa say Emirates manager fine woman bi fine lady bi amanfo bi ekidnap no na asem no mo wire papa say Emirates manager na it make kidnap on the that is say make e chira metia de kidnap very simple na Pussy for bomb modern ama omuhu na watwe ye now there Kevin Taylor can say my mena wo hira no your friend saying NIB and National Security for the Pochino na enye Kevin put na account the Herald na a true story no a watch him Kevin di omu nyina pictures abeto National Security for usuze omu no yes ade nia na NIB for nyina odom pictures nyina ba we leak your pictures nyina wase sa for na yes ade no na omu di true esinti so de ne she boot chichire nani ede no ko far away afi no mo kaye mboni timtu nku na yenye se very sad chese security service o memu na timtwa mo kidnap obi sana enkrataneka Kevin so eka now we are no sinche wo muturumu ade no bill na koto mapen ni ma court ho nsam ni bebre so besan so on Kevin tell us anya de obesan na senka ba omi aye nkremoni papa enko be hye ekufado kete amana san ansana we figa no so enso ba mi one ayifo ya okọ campaign nyina wone turumu fo ya nenam ntanya de obitima me ya sign anya de obitima mama sign Kevin samo kana no odi na wo de yese ohima bi nso wo ampo wakotu so munsu ase munye nso no wasu akere mama ni nyina account enti
mate say nationwide Ghana aba ma menka bibi nkyerɛ mo Ghana ho nipa bi ay omadwene say omudi agimina na ombegimi ma menka bibi nkyerɛ bibi ay drew in this country ye manyo semu no your politics mu no it is not about obi wenhi anade obi ye it's about you. It is about you. So if Wadriya will say somebody has to please you for you to vote to make somebody happier, then it means Sebio Wadriya form which make kakra untumi unis enisa wotuaba. And let me be blunt here. There are some people in Ghana today thinking say they need some people to beg them. At the same me saying kamabetsna hano nanka me panipa bi chow mesraw minua kani minua ebi amfantini minua santini we dia mesrawa kone koto aba majo Muhammad abi menya kwasia. And if some of you people in Ghana think say it's about somebody should beg me to go and vote there and then ka wawe bo, and I need to set this straight. Entire na omo amoba social media because say because of Kevin Taylor ne enkoto ne free mind munti ene social media ntimi to aba Mr. So nyame mbo akra na tutia mahama na wankasa wontuma mahama enti let's get this straight. This is not a time about to intimidate anybody in Ghana. Say I wakasa ti otumfo yes wakasa ti asante wakasa ti awei enti sebio mento abama NPP me eko emfa me ho eye wow problem enti say wadwini mu no so wadwini ya wo say ye ne akasa ti otumfo enti wo no kasa na ba utrim na nipa dodo ne nim say kasa no enti otumfo ba wo gimi nti wo se media me chinchine a media me asante eye wo problem ma men kan kire mo ha wo enti ana sometime no mu bi no ana ma adwene mo say tetene 1992 ye be betena ha sa be pa wo chew me mpa obi a chew wo Ghana se kwatoma jo mahama nipa dodo amonam social media eka se enti me anka we anka metoma jo mahama wo anka sa wontoma jo mahama dada enti ye mpa wo chew. So don't get it twisted that we are here to plead. I will never plead for votes. I will tell you the truth. So I don't question about now Jimmy more your problem. So do not think that. Never don't ever let it cross your mind. Say because of wunti or some be power chow. Now abraba o board me na me bo ama. The decision you take today ɛno na ɛbɛkyerɛ sɛ nea ɔbrabɔ bɛkɔ so ɔkyerɛ nti sɛ mayɛ mo adwene sɛ and then mayɛ mo adwene sɛ oh asemesi nti mentoma John Mahama and deɛ wogyi mi na ɛyɛ o meɛmfa me ho opa 100 years mentoma John Mahama. I don't care. It's a fact. NDC, they will come with another presidential candidate. 100 years, NDC will still exist. Inti emfame ho. Say nkwasi afo na beto mama. It is your problem. I know sometimes you want to set this record straight, mamo. Especially titru asantimemu. Nipa dodoa bia na mo ho e na ye de Kevin Taylor nti mentuma NPP NDC. Na wanga what am NDC da? Question am ibusa on say, wo na wo ti asantimemu na wo ye Kevin Taylor nti element to my NDC me se wankasa no ye wo no what am NDC da onto my NDC da enti ade na kyerɛ sɛ ende wo tesa wadwene a bibi bɛsesa dada na utim onya wadwene sɛ obɛsakra enti menka sɛ minti na wo to Mahama hwɛ wabra bom na to aba enti saa nkwara sɛm no ene saa jibi kasa no mumu bi no munyi mfiri makomam na aba na wo to no onto mame wo to ama wankasa wo ho enti ene sa wo tikeje tia na wajiri ya wo se o to aba mana ye obi ya eye wo abrabọ wangasa wo be mobo wangasa wo bre wa wo kofia wontumi nda wakoma yare abasoro wa wo kuru jaawo wa wo bre wo na wotim gimi mu enya me ekọ me de me boa wo e ma wabrabọ no akoyie enti e bi atiti radio no na mutie ye na amanfo bi guso e pa mo chew o ma pa mo chew adaada mu mumu bi adaada mu abeduru ha ma mu di hia se mpuro mumu bi mudi hia se mpuro eno mo omudi yie ena mo te na mo ye de yewe na me efa me ho o de obetimi una wo wi asantefo challenge na emfa me ho una wo wi kofo challenge na emfa me ho obetimi awi infantefo challenge na eye wo problem intimisraw mema Ghana obi nhwe me infanto aba ti asem na me ka no sa asem ne beboa wa fine emboa wa wo problem hwe na mo jese nke betra ne aka se yesre mo yensa de yensa yem we de kotudwe gu fom mo de mo ye nipa chen obi mesra otuma John Mahama na John Mahama at the end of the day pa ocho to ababa no eye wo problem oda esumu na John Mahama se bi o na hwe kan ya so mumu bi mu agimi enti let's get it straight akabe 12 days dey akoto aba we are not going to waste time on some unnecessary things with all due respect. And I want to tell Ghanaians, more social media, more Facebook, and more TikTok. There are so many desperate people in Ghana and out of Ghana. And the reason is that there are people are today, omuni Ghana, but they are very desperate. There are people are all their lives, it has been about Yankamemwasemambe relevant. There are people are at this point, they don't know what to do in their life. It be a Ghana, it be a Bruchri. At this point where Ghana, baby, you don't need to be distracted by people who are depressed. And you'll be our straight. And you'll be on social media, kasa. And you'll be a sebio, wabajina social media, okay, can't send me, and I just say, Dipaneniji. There are so many people on social media, TikTok, Facebook, they are very depressed. Their life is jammed in their hands. They don't have anything else. All that they want is attention to look better for them. To themselves. And I want the young people to concentrate. I want Ghanaians to concentrate on what is important. These same people have been around for a long time. They didn't contribute anything to anybody's life. They're on social media, they're on TikTok, they're on Facebook, they are backing, they are doing this. They just need your attention. And don't give such people attention. It is very important. The moment you give such people attention, you are losing focus. The main focus is for you to vote wisely, protect your vote, elect a leader. Say obi abonebra na nkoni ye a obeye bibia possible say obe drag you along. And there are so many people who are depressed, but they are always showing face to say they are okay. They are not. They are very depressed. They don't know what to do again. Abrabona pima momo. At this point, there's nothing they can do. All that they need is your attention. All that they need is you talking about them. All that they need is that you making them feel important. There's nothing else again. So at this point, I want you to concentrate. Ignore distractors. People who have not been able to achieve anything positive to the contribution of this country. Some said, they have not saved life. They have not contributed healthy wise. They have not contributed anything, material, nothing. Even adwene ewo mutimukwa, they have not been able to pass it on well to young people to help them. These are people you don't waste time on. The moment you waste time on such people, they take your energy away. They are desperate people who need attention. Some of them might commit suicide by themselves. Ebi mo ha omu age no modu no, ebi emma, ebi embema, omu age no modu no, omu pro menopause, omu ntumi nwu biem, omu nsa anye nipa bi a emfaso papa bi a omu ho, ama ete se efi akokɔ a sebi wade achi so. Enti edding, they are trying to fit. Enti don't force them to fit. They are done. Your problem today as I speak to you any day, or problem in the say and the ejuma awoye sebi ejuma no engu o capital enhye insu a wonom eye obi bebo ho ban eye aban ubenya den ukuru benya ejuma ye wo mba betima kosku amemo moduane pa ye mo poison aban no economy ni begina na so na dollar na ba form na otima kokwan so kwase bi oti baby a why depressed sebi oti Ghana sort out of Ghana no. Do not make that person depression or they want to pass it on you. Don't. Because majority of these people are TikTok ni Facebook they need your attention. They are broke and they are depressed. They are broke. They don't have anything. Ghana, kitchen. Bedroom. They are but they need you to make them relevant. That is why I keep telling Ghanaians, at this point, you don't need distraction. A man for Sika to support their drug addiction. Some people need money to support their prostitution life. Some people need money to pay for even our Arabian Makwa, our Reno. There are so many people with problems that they want you to be their problem. They want you to help them solve their problem. Do not fall for such tricks. And so when they only pop up when it's campaign period. Don't concentrate on such people. They are done. Mimi akwa meti krum haya, meti America. So me will be decided bam swa. Na minim a lot of people how they live here, how they got here. The illegal documentation said yo ba me I don't play. I don't fuck around. Me woni meti krum ha. Now we are adwene say onkwasi asem no udi na bia by mistake. And I know majority of these people how they got in, the illegality that got them where they are sitting, where they stay, where they live, even the documentation that got them where they are. This is America. We will question you. You will be picked up and you'll be questioned. And we'll question, it will affect even people who brought you in and helped you. In the trust level, and I know, say, they know that's why they are trying to go down to do what? To confuse you, the young people. You people should concentrate. Also, tuaba now we are buying with free. After that, in Moana we will deal with them. That is how it works. So, mama sa distraction no emfa mo bi antie memo bi amfa anya ni case. Aka 12 days ni akotuaba. Concentrate. Tuaba ne protect tuaba. Because for the past 8 years, san kwasiafo ya omaba se omobe distract mu ndeno. And they know what happened. But suddenly, Sankwasiafo will be who say, why? Because let me tell you people, there are so many people in the United States. I'm telling you, especially the wannabes, they are doing these things for money. Hey, when we they can't pay their rent. They live on handouts. Food stamp near their day. That is how tough some people are struggling in this country. Into you people, the young people, do not allow these foolish people to distract you. What do you want as a young Ghanaian? You want a job. Abambi eba or say obe create jobs. What should the policy in a yamau? Abambi aba also obe review free SHS. Abambi aba also the Women's Bank. Abambi ba or say 1 million young people coding. Abambi ba or say obey the farmer center. Abambi ba also. These are things. Forget about desperate people. They are called desperados. Don't be distracted. Focus. So obi se wenyano ho no akotena bruchira moma ntina bruchire. So obi se wenyano no te Ghana na wenyano moma ntina Ghana. Wo de wunya wo ho. Wo de wuhia mboa. opportunity. And to concentrate on what will give you that opportunity. That is the most important thing. Shopping $10,000 a day no mundi and no problem because we bindi almost so many te Ghana almost say the air cost in your moon here almost support MPP no mum support MPP or munyamu wow unsa no unsa the air no just concentrate, vote for Mahama, protect your ballot and change the government. As simple as that. Don't fight anybody, don't give anybody attention. Don't allow people to trend when they themselves are depressed. They know they can't go anywhere. So let's get serious in this country. The young people, I know you like to go to social media, on TikTok, these are desperados. Show me background, show me brabo. That is what you ask. Think about yourself. There are too many desperados on social media. Do not fall for desperados. All right, thank you. Now, again, I so I mean here a man for be ekeka. Me e ko amete ha no. Obi say so the also a din no. On for answer mbram so kruma. You say o a din to say shu no. You say o a din. Or to say watchman for shu ase. You also a din to say security for shu ase no. On for answer me. Anka de be sin ke bin si da. Be say you also ti America o a din no. We are very serious here. These people have committed a lot of crimes. NPP for we, Omo Kunipa, Oma Senipa, Oma Seikru. We just want to take this country from them. That is all that we need. We need to reset this country. Anybody who becomes a hindrance, without due respect, Nipa and Honcho. And Yeniatiani Buni Papa, you respect you in Ghana and also in the US. We only act when people act. Without due respect, Munjai Diamo Yeno. Now allow the young people in Ghana, Ghanaians, to make decisions that basically will affect their lives positively. Abrochire enye nkwani eba first. Nkofo ba abrochire ansa ne eba. So ye nim nyansa nche omo ba ye no. Ena sebio ye ne wa ha ne nim nyansa nche omo mu fie no. There are people who have money at home on betu abetena abrochire, but they want to build a life at home. Until they have chosen to stay in Ghana. It does not mean say wo abrochire nim nyansa chen no. Now, yes, they have seen everything. No, they are quiet. They analyze it because the system you see here, especially in America, no, it is not that as easy as you see it. So, all the fake document to Chrome, if you get yourself involved in any fake activity, any fake anything, union, nothing, everything, it takes 10 years to cry that document. And because you serve jail time in America because you have lied to the Republic, to the American government. So you need to be careful, especially when you say in CA. And I say we work Chrome, uti Chrome, at Sibia di work Chrome out the Chrome Crampono. You actually one documenta assemble bahwa. Can one to netina hobi out no? It is out of respect near the same way because you bet to me ama ye near daho near yabone. You bet to me ama ye near daho near dibone. And Bonina ye didn't say, Yabema Embrane wo krum hana ye juma. Embrane ye juma. Ni pebu o Ghana na sebio kakra ekoka mo somo mu di no ebe hwere mo. That is why it is very important. They be no ye respecting nipa. But for the collective good, it dey be atena ha. Ye pese kasa kire Ghana fo nyina. But ye kasa kire Ghana fo na wa adwene say, o pese utu futuro Ghana fo ni no. Eba sa na it means you become our enemy. Then it means you, that person, you, those people, you become our enemy. And it becomes, when the moment you become our enemy, we will do everything to bring you down. And there, I wouldn't lie to you. And ya me betia sorry. Me mentia sorry. Me Anglican na me to me. Myself would be cry from for more endorse ba umia. Into as I sit here, and yet, who don't tina metia, a gun and try to get things right, to get things done. All right. Now, If we be manipa action bia sometimes need to pay bi anymore when yam tokura munhemo monya bonka munhemo okay mama yanko enim and now the or say about ad which we are Ghana ni we are Christoni e de ntina wo som nyame we are Muslim ni e de ntina wo som Allah wo principles ye wo e de ekura etim ye wo nyoma ye diso nyoma e boy ho ban me ye e Christofo e se nda we are Christoni a na say when to man bo Christo eye principles eye de ebo Christo eye de osom no ho ban we are Muslimi na se wentuma mbo Muslimi esom no ho ban a na se Muslimi na we no end game no end den nyamesom na wo som no ehe na wo som akọ ade ba ku bi a ebi obebu weni ogusu no eno ene be mo end up in hell. And as Christians or as religious people, whether you are a Christian or a Muslim, I will say yes, yes. I will say they be making sure say we di no kure no akyere wakumem ene onyankopon. As we sit in Ghana, in kremofo ene a Christofo, say ba trumu a mo a mo ye kremofo ene a Christofo makumem no e den pa na wo say aban eye. Ye nyina ye mra bishop parliamentarians ekotena parliament. Ena omo tomre, omo hye ena omo hye mra nim. Ena omo hye mra no ena de anya mu yifrim na e card aka ena ye nyina ye parliamentarians Ashanti region 47 MPs omo ho omo nyina to so aba Ghana parliamentarians nyina to so aba say e ye trumu Ghana sebio ye parliamenta ye ne ya nem sifo ho nyina say ye mpese ye begia tum ema ye de sakrata no ekoye den ekoma eye den president Jumadia ayemiensa pe nyoma miensa na osoye se krata na de brena 1 I was say okoji efutuo efridien efri eyedien council of state wo 2 I was say president na etumika se ebia enwoma na eba no nyoma bi wo ma entwa ye ntimi ankasa mo nsan fanko na mo koyeden mo nsan kohwe mu bi parliament no and 3 president with the right to just sign krata no kodi president Ekufuado ho no saa nyoma ni nyina wanka bi wanka se enkrata no nyoma ewum enye papa 2 one farmer council of elders meaning 3 I was so sign because ohun dia kan nyina se wagye atum na na do danko Ekufuado so e kristoni ende obegina eyedien stage na auto nyamenyom asofo a omode omonsagu Ekufuado ne ba omia so inkremofo mpenifo am wo Ghana question am busa mo no say se sia no yesom na yesom no ase akire sen ede enti na yesom no se bi o so ye kristoni nde na de Ekufuado aye eye trumu onfa ne nsan hyase na embe ye mra na eyedien Ghana obia entumi nye trumu no na do danko Ekufuado ne ba omia oso ye nkremoni no ose de onye Mahamudu Bawumia wo tumi obegina so ahye Ekufuado se me na me kodi president ma Ghana for enhu se sebio ade we mitia enyama no keke ena medeka enti Mahamudu Bawumia osebio owo cabinet no obetuma ahye the president se me nkremoni ade we emra bia enstope wo se wo de won sa hyase in fact se Ekufuado wo de nsa hyase akrata wo yase na trumu yetia de besiri se Ghana for benya gidie wo me nkremoni a me pese me bedi Ghana so Mahamudu Bawumia ne NPP parliamentarians nyina besin ne obia ni wa wagye atum se ewo se Ekufuado de nsa hyekrata anase Mahamudu Bawumia enam Ghana na order dan Ghana for sebio uye nkremoni na debia okuta tasba debia okuta Quran na sebio wo de kire nkofo so uye nkremoni a sebio eno enkoa entumi nkire so uye nkremoni eye wo neye nkremosom no sene osom no osom no ene de be kire so uye nkremoni because obia betuma hye jalabia obia betuma kan tasba obia wakinkan Arabic esua no obetuma kan eye Quran na at the end of the day no eye inkremosom no practice no are you able to follow the practice sene be ya Allah the omnipotent, Allah the merciful onyankopon kokuruko a obo nipa daseni no obete de wo ye nase eno sebio enya nkuntagie eno no ene ma wo ye Kristo ni inkremoni the same applies to a Christofo wo ye Kristo ni a enye kasoke hyew enya nyamenyum a woto eye sebio gidie no ene sene a obedi no kware akire wo nyankopon oneye ene be kire se we de we Kristo ni mapa ana we de oye Kristofo yo boba ye ombedadaye enti question me busa Ghana for no say eye trumu asem abeda ho Bawumia ne Ekufuado ne NPP aban we omowo edom kese ewo parliament omoye omadwene se omomfom nsan hyase no we Kristo ni a enhaw are you not worried so we imam so we eye pastor we bishop so we kremoni penyini a udi eye masalachi ni ma are you not worried enhaw se kremoni penyini ana Kristo ni penyini enhaw se aban bia betena so president parliament aye ne djuma ediama president onfa ne nsan hyase keke president ne se onye wo ye nkremoni na se sebio ubu wenigu we so a unim se saade we nko abetumi de wako eye hell ana wo ye kristoni na ubu weni egu edien saade we so a onye sure se sa particular thing we ya ubu uni egu so no saade we betumi de wako bunsam gem eno na wo se ye dwene ho se e kristofo eni nkremofo NPP aban Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia omo akire se eye trumu no omo enye ready say omo bejiatum say sebio embrabetia. The shocking part of this whole trumu idea Kufuor person be signing say recently the Catholic bishops are more Ghana rumors of mpanyinfo nyina e ka che Kufuor say onfa instantia krata na say if we say eye Alban Bagbin or speaker of parliament asa send eye dean eye enwuma we am Kufuor ebe sinde Kufuor no ba omi ase omonfo instantia ase na onu konti ameka sana meka inkremufo asem munim say eye Amin Adams or finance minister time as trumu we parliament yi edwuma omode koma eye the president say onfa instantia ase no Amin Adams oye nkremuni ende wakok srem edida form say oye nkremuni oye munafiki majari eye Amin Adams oye current finance minister catch the Ghana for say adikudienti onu nkremuni mun kremofo mo Ghana mu ye mistake this year the world will be disappointed in you and Allah in his own ways will be disappointed in you Muslims in Ghana. If you guys give power to Muslims like Amin Adams and Bawumia who eat pork, Muslims who entertain these kind of things, and the Allah Nankasa will curse all Muslims in Ghana, because this is the time for you Muslims in Ghana to tell these people omo eyen kremusumu omo Ekufuor aban mu said omo ntumi mfa Allah enimu twitwi fom omo ntumi emfa nkremusumu no enimu twitwi fom. This is the time you expect a real Muslim and to say Amin Adams and Mahamudu Bawumia to come out boldly to say, Mr. President, sign this document now. Now when you're in Kremofua, Omudi Ekufuor aban we nim, and they are the ones even telling Ekufuor to say, trumu no, mema nen sign, na o signer ye nyesika emfi bruni ho. Into obi to say Amin Adams or a despicable Muslim, or ye in Kremonia sebio odi preko wa dem on kanukre. Sa in Kremofo we and Allah sebio omujina masalachi ya sorea. Omuti on the mama bofom omumpejo mumbium no mo wu afem if we say onye nipa papa. Majority of these people in this Ekufuor government, especially omom yen kremofo omwo tumi, Mustafa Hamid Wayne. Mustafa Hamid ne be kan sem kire Ghana for kremofo say ai eye Ghana kremofo omu nyina ndi Bawumia echi and the Mustafa Hamid na odi preko ne bremo no Mustafa Hamid no owen is at the NPA. And what is he doing? He's making billions. What is our kasa? Enya walai. And on the TV. So please don't cry. Sa kono kasa we will rescue our nation. Mustafa Hamid ne yeti an what in Kabium. Because of course NPA we nyesika billions. We want to say a young kremofo ne zongo for dada omodomo Jimmy. And then I may catch up from the beginning. Say me, adia me chiri wa mabra bomne in kremonia or the Quran air Bible. I hate it. Or the Quran a campaign in Cremonia or the Quran a campaign any Christonia or the Bible a politics and Mustafa Hamid me catch them from the one and the couldn't men from Penas and say or the Cremosum a politics in Tana me busa in Cremofo more Ghana and say sa a young Cremofo no mudi Bawumia and Ekufuor him 2016-17 no muna way on my ira because they misled the Zongos, the Muslim communities. Na ayahunya, they wanted money, so they led you people into a hole. On send the Mustafa Hamid na or the preko Bawumia any Amin Adams bremono. On send Mustafa Hamid and the Waira. Mumusan sade intina Waira. Let's be serious in this nation. Intime, Master say we are Kremoni na oshame. We are Muslimina Christoni na oshame. The question is, are you okay with this happening? Abain teso. Abain eteso. Aban no emfa ne nsanhye eye trumu na yentwem wo Ghana no Ekufuor ne Bawumia so omonye wo yenkremoni. How do you feel say ukodi line mu aka 12 days pene atoaba Friday we ejuma another Friday be saba agwa akogina sori dem say afre onyankopon say ohu mmobo Allah ontiewu onyankopon Allah owosoro obekum ato atwene say aboa every say there was say we dey protect Allah no wanye we are Christoni. Into principles saying these are things you need to do. Enti also we Christoni we enkremoni a wotena se nwuna busa ho se na nkofu we aba mekoto ama mu ase saying nkofu we had all the opportunity to stop this Bawumia anye mensa nkoto aba ma Bawumia. That means the Bible ka Lucifer we Christoni no na ye Lucifer no because you are basically helping Bawumia to continue what Akufo-Addo is doing. Into yen kremoni wa Ghana tenase na busa ho saa ba wa akoti o koto ama Bawumia support se trumu no etse bi Akufo-Addo be ma ne nsan anasa o koto etia eye trumu with the Muslims. That is supposed to be something you think about. In kremosom no minim se trumu ya de bi amutia sende o yen kremoni na sa wo so koto aba Bawumia. Are you going to vote to tell Bawumia say trumu na yede aye hu adwuma beto se omon sign na yentia na Bawumia se on sign Akufo-Addo se on sign eno na o kwa confirm say enkoso ana eno na wo se ubusa ho into ye imam into ye sofo na ugina sorry them, especially we ye imam we ye teacher ugina sorry them e preach efa Allah ho efa ayede o commissioner Muhammad, peace be unto him. Now ugina say udi Quran ena edi dwuma na at the end of the day won't to me and can't you when say no I deal with you I was saying young kremoni we gina so my yen sisi adia now was sa rabbi and now was sa imam no onyankopon okukuruku also cool to twene unye ni papa. What are you promoting here? What do you want the people? And anytime I say yeah Kotwaba, there's no time for scandals. Yeah Kotwaba, everybody knows it's Akufo-Addo kromfo Gabi Ochidako ye kromfo NPP we Ghana skenyina omu ye wifo omu kunipa omu seye Mahamudu Bawumia ye trofo, a typical criminal chronic liar. There's nothing again to show you, but you have a reason, a more reason. I also to tear NPP. The more reason in Inan say Bawumia to me stop it at the trumu adentina I also unkremoni to abamano. It's a simple question. So Mahamudu Bawumia or yen kremoni to so when to me find it to me and Jinan the president and him say yes be nimunyam. So Bawumia yen kremoni papa now say or no or pese odin Ghana so o yen kremoni pa or sanko catch the boss say Akufo-Addo ye we kekehye me nimunyam. But Bawumia say don't do it because it is all about power. It is all about power. Bawumia ba eye Muslim communities ni mu a mo MPP for mo ba eye zongo for mo busa mo say adena Bawumia to me enforce ne boss e ma ne nye den emfa ne nsan hye eye de krata na se na enhye Bawumia nimunyam adenti na onye because Bawumia ka che say nyoma 33 wa make Akufo-Addo ne nsa hye ase adena we de on to me make Akufo-Addo on to me convince Akufo-Addo because enra yet say Akufo-Addo ka say Bawumia entwa ne ntroda say Bawumia entwa ne ntroda and the adena Bawumia kan no kure ne nkyere no Akufo-Addo say Bawumia has never lied to him. Adena Bawumia enka nkyere Akufo-Addo say we de me nuanom nkremufo say de omakoma so yemfa yensan hyase na enye den enye ade bi obubehu se sebio omu nua no oyenkremoni mapa omoba zongo ha mo imam fo na mumu bi mo zongo te say Ashanti regional imam na politics edware nanim te say de onum wi ewo bola so no say NPP fo ne ba ne masalachi na wadane into NPP headquarters na mon kanje sa Ashanti regional imam na oni honhum bia nyame ni nimu obompa ye nko bebia politics edware te say preko no mumuza sa aye Ashanti regional chief imam no wo ho ne say Bawumia ba NPP ba on kanje ne say on kanje Akufo no fa ne nsan hyase na sebio enhye Bawumia nimunyam say at least yenya nkremoni a nkremofo ade de omakoma so no ehia no mobobodam into move message when come Ashanti regional chief imam no politics edware nanim edware ne to edware na brabo Allah and the other mama bofuma na inframe pie free ne to on to me aye asori papa enso na menyimu na mon kan ne say on busa Bawumia say adan na o make Akufo-Addo empase ade we na enhye ono Bawumia o ye kremoni enimunyam motete Ghana na nsemhunu na mudi onyankopon kokroko Allah obekum nkremofo mpanifo ni bi mon kan kure no obekum awia ketekete mumubi mobeda mon sori mumubi mobetu kwan ka ankonchia na mubenya mumubi mugina asori dem masalachi mo ya ablution mo ya salla na mafamewu mode onyankopon din etinkremosumu na mudi din kwase asem se Bawumia ye kremoni papa na mo nkremofo mpanifo mo Ghana mumubi se mo so mudi ne kura mon kan kire Bawumia se on kan kire eye Akufo-Addo se on sign eye den eye trumu document na on fan hye onu ne nimunyam ene nkremofo nimunyam Bawumia ba politics ede na ode ahye nkremofo nimunyam nothing. Can you mention one thing Bawumia aye as a vice president upper president aye ode ahye nkremofo nimunyam? What has he done? ɛdeɛn na Bawumia ayɛ ahyɛ nkremofo animuonyam yɛte kurom ha the first time nkremofo full plane every northern region Tamale ɛkɔ Mecca ɛyɛ John Mahama na ɛyɛ airport wɔ sirem time na John Mahama wɔ power na wokɔ Mecca na endru over there na mo amunim ɛboa na yɛgye mo ɛnde mo hwɛ boa yɛgye mo Mahamudu Bawumia ɛde nkremofo dada nkremofo mom kɔto aba ɛdeɛn na Bawumia yɛ na wɔ Ghana ahyɛ nkremofo animuonyam ɛyɛ nkremosom no ɛde adeɛ na wayɛ yɛka sɛ wɔyɛ nkremoni ɔyɛ nkremoni a wɔdi vice president 8 years ɛdeɛn na obetumi de ne nsɛsi so sɛ wayɛ ahyɛ nkremosom no animuonyam ɛde adeɛ nothing. Bawumia is championing National Cathedral and you say a criminal investment. This is the reality. Mahamudu Bawumia yen kremoni no on to mean jina platform bia so nka say ma ye wei e de ahye nkremosom na nimunyam e de na Bawumia ye de ahye nkremosom animunyam wo Ghana nkremosom enye say nkremoni o nkremosom na nkasa e de na Mahamudu Bawumia ya o de ahye nkremosom animunyam he has not done anything. And so Busa Bawumia also yen kremoni and kremofo ntuma na one na all champion the National Cathedral. National Cathedral na yesi ekoto boba free miankasa mi yiri krom Israel $2 million. Bawumia di echire mi de boba beto aminem. Bawumia ontumi championing anything about the Islamic religion. Eden mumusa no. Ye ka Islamic religion a eden na Bawumia aye ahye Islamic religion. Nkremosom no ɛdeɛ na wayɛ ɛde ahyɛ nkremosom no animuonyam since onya saa power no. He's an embarrassing guy. You get it? He's a sehonte. Bawumia is a total sehonte. It's a total embarrassment to the Islamic religion. And at this point, Bawumia needs not to be selling himself to the Muslim communities. And this anko oya campaign kurawo zongo. And this anka Bawumia ewura masalachi. At this point, nanka say nkremofo amwo Ghana nyina sorry ka say you make a decision awie. Why is Bawumia now going from mosque to mosque? Zongo to zongo. Adentina ne yere Samira ewura zongo etwantro. If you say they have not done anything substantial, they can say this is what we have done as Muslims. Today, to let the world know that the Islamic religion, no, we have installed it. They don't have anything. Bawumia, the question is nkremosom for 8 years. A day na waya ama nkremosom ama ewo Ghana. Day na waya afa ho nothing. Yatiane bo zongofoɔ ensutu young men zongofoɔ mbrantie yekuomu pay. Mahamudu Bawumia na yere say yamma families in 50,000 Ghana na asem no nkɔhye. They have done nothing to support Islamic religion. A Christopher abedi Ghana so as supporting Islamic religion che Mahamudu Bawumia. And the Muslim cleric, they all know their JJ role is here as supported the Islamic religion in Ghana. Their Atamos here they supported the Islamic religion in Ghana. Their John Dramani Mahama Mumbusa NPP for we Bawumia or say time Ali Mahama Ebeyeko for vice. They did not give Ali Mahama the opportunity. Ali Mahama decided to run. Omunyina about together can say 10 year boa adentini ema ombedi so. NPP account for party. A tribal party. And until a bit to Kejetia, Sebio the Jumegu as was in a tribe in T. He or she does not care. There are so many people there, inform who Ghana and inform who. Your uncle Fobra, Omucha Santimema, Ghana be go, Ghana be you, inform who. And we are not supposed to pay too much attention to such people. Nipa Sano, they don't have any potential, they don't have any aim. They don't even understand why they are traders, why they are even working. A tribe, right now they know where they want to head. They want to build a life. They want to create a wealth. They want to do it in a way or say a binary support them halfway. They want good health. Or say a binary hospital momo. They want good investment, good infrastructure. Sani pakono so Omunayani and Omokasa, Nine or Makana, they are not my problem. Inti, Mubet Kejetia, Mumubi, I'll rom home the Motunina Sifom, Ebudichi. I don't care. I have a problem. Still, you're in answer for Ashanti Regina. They are thinking about themselves today and tomorrow for their children. Inti Debiano, Momentias, yes, a Ghana, no. Mama mani pebi enyo imagine say Ghana no omuntini eti Ghana no. Onye onse onto ama NDC amento ko. Yo nim nyansa no beto ama NDC. Let's not beg people. Let's not make irrelevant people be to think they are relevant. No. Some people are from their day they were born, they have not allowed themselves. They've decided to make themselves to say, Ghana. So we are not supposed to spend time on such people. We are supposed to spend time on people who are willing to help this nation. Question, team, are we good? Now there's one thing I want to speak on. NPP for right now, the strategy is that, and I'm starting free throw. Gigim. Okay, let's go straight and take care of business. And it's got to do with this national security issue and the Obia Eka. Last week Friday, maybe Tanaha Epacho Kase. Aya Mamena in Kophobia and I say, yes, say a kidnappers be Akofa Mameno. Sama Mameno, yes, so airport. Near your friend Sylvia. Friday, maybe Tanaha Epa a kidnappers nature will say. The Mamene de Mubiano, with all due respect, they can let it go. They should at least release the woman because Obano Ebia Onyashi or Wama or Webusia. Now, later, and a report said, and the reason why I have a problem with the Ghana police in NSA, in all this, the criminality are equal in the National Security and the National Signal Bureau. What is happening in NSA? Bonia and Kofwe Dino Hono. It ends up at the door of the Ghana Police Service, and then what they do is they cover it up. Adiachiya, the Ghana Police Service releases statement. Bekachire say, "Oh, maamena kidnapping no. Omo Ghana Police acquire serious investigations. Maameno. They did not tell us where they saw the woman or they found the woman. They did not tell us who were involved. They did not tell us the investigation they conducted, what time to what time, and which location. They gave a very vague statement. Dampering the CID boss. The CID boss now, or Ghana Police Service, no, or no makeup no you. They just came out and threw a statement out because the National Security had instructed the Ghana Police Service to put something out to kill the story. Now we all know the aftermath. The AC no cry eba. Now Ghana for him say, "Ma beni a kidnapping no e Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo's National Security and the National Signal Bureau BSN and BS National Signal Bureau, right? NSB and NIB National NIB National Investigative Bureau, right? Now these are all government institutions share a security so it is beginning to look like say sa share ya ho bambo so any a security system so no na sisi no dani ewudifoɔ. A few months ago me betena ha ka boys National Security and the National Security National Signal Bureau and NIB they are conniving. Some of them are killing Ghanaians and hiding it. Some people are using the little power they have, they are suppressing lives. Yeah, what Pasikain, yeah, Bobby Tuo, they are basically burying cops in Ghana. Almost in the name of national security. Now, this story, the Herald newspaper, Abechichim, Ghana for the story, there were two sides. The first side, out, there's a detailed part of the story. Yebeye eno. For now no mo anamunim no. This is the lady. Obana o ohwe minifa so a de o all the way at the end no. Ono na kidnapping no. Now it has come out clearly say national security. Omo ne NIB. Ena den NSB. Omo ena eka omo tribo mu a omo koche maami wei. Na utie the course so senior mami way omuchi no etete no edini free in cry be 2-hour drive ekata nani sebio edini 2 seat ase edi etuo si ni tiri so no ko share dan bim a mami na owo asthma ontumi home a nkofo eba no mabie pono na omudi nkomo se yembo ni tiri mu ntuo ntontwene ana se yenja no wo ho che se the trauma dear bonne na maami we ye a dear bonne na maami a friend Sylvia or ye Juma Emma Edian an airline Kotoka International Airport. What did she do? So basically, say ye judgum magana for Unity Asia. A young for who more screen is we. In fact, let me bring the squad here. Who more screen is we. These are the people who came together to kidnap the woman from Onwangasani Fie. And you see, I film say Ghana for your money pay to meet so much to the point to say they now feel comfortable. Omode are buying cars, omode are buying equipment, omode are buying, abusing are buying office. And they are so bold to kidnap people all because they were not given access to something they in their head they believe they were supposed to be given access to. Now, the abiding in an India, Mamin lower omo pictures no. Send a bear me chirima na Ghana for I de atiase, Mamma for Munansha. These people are the people behind the kidnapping. Now, the guy now over the far left or share brown no. Your friend Benjamin Ansa. Or no, or oko the National Signal Bureau. Or no any director of operations. Guy way or your per second to semia. In fact, he's my junior by 4 or 5 years. We are 2006 or 2007. Maybe we are per sec 2002. He's a kid. Now Oslawusu Nana or your Oslawusu driver. Now this boy called Benjamin Ansa today has so much access to the Chief Justice Office to the point to say they are the ones that Omukuta things on the justices in Ghana almost sabotage justices. Into asem to me ba almost say your video way asem no so didn't say. Now this Benjamin Ansa me can asem wa hachiremo. And I'm catching say Benjamin Ansa way and the kidnappings in Ghana on in the leading the bureau, the National Signal Bureau on in the leading. The National Signal Bureau omo kunipa bebre or Ghana yehunye. And this Benjamin Ansa guy is the one who leads all these crimes. Now, the other man na Sebio Obotai no, your friend no Kobna Edubuahin. Kobna Edubuahin ono ene Director General National Signal Bureau. Ono so ewo National Signal Bureau ono nema Benjamin Ansamo instructions. Emo ye den omo kwa abontene eko kidnap Ghana for. Samo tie the see it is the same as bongo ideas as some no. Sibi omo ba no ma be chill no wa shaka mu no ma chichiri weni no ma drive out of Accra. So mo bo utirimutu no ma bo utirimutu. So say sebi omo hunahuna no ma hunahuna. So be dampe wa no ma be dampe. That is their work. And this is the same thing they did when it came to this woman your friend is Sylvia. Now the other man na oshe shirt no ye bia ombotai no your friend no Nana Atobra ono so a deputy director in charge of operations at BNI and as my friend NIB ono enso na owo he was deeply involved in this operation. Now sir guy we so eka operation ho and this lady ono so your friend Rashida Sani, she is also at the end of the day intertwined in this whole thing. In fact, and now mommy was so enema the kidnapping in started here. It was this woman, and I would like to say this today. About 3 people they are good friends with me. They reached out to me, said this lady wanted to talk to me, and I said no. I'm just going to state the facts. If she thinks she can come out and also say her part of the story. I am not here to tarnish her image. I am here to state the facts. I have very good friends in Ghana. I'm sorry, the first call came around 5:40. I'm sorry, and I returned with a text message. Say, I am still asleep. I can't talk. You can text me. Nipan started texting. I'm gonna say, I am not going to do that. I'm doing my story. And in fact, I'm not the only source or outlet story with Freeba. In the afternoon, I got another person texting me. Said this woman has spoken to him. And they'll say your mutual friends together. I said, I don't have a problem with that, but I cannot pull this story. I still have to speak on the story. Now, these people, omo involved in the kidnapping of the Sylvia lady. Now assembly started saying say maami we are your friend Rashida Sani. And let me tell you, Rashida Sani, she's been traveling with Kwabena Edubuahen on so many occasions. And you see, this lady wants Ghanaians to think, say, no, it's her relationship with Kwabena Edubuahen and no nekofa asem we buy. It's her relationship with Kwabena Edubuahen and no asem we buy. And can you relationship to Kwabena Edubuahen and can kidnap you in Kembaso? And sometimes, I am Matissa or catch and for say, only dear, now on Caho, now assembly betono, and we find a flight called London. That's not how it's supposed to be. A relationship with the Kwabena Edubuahen, and then they end up me kidnapping or Bawi. Now, this is what happened. These people were all getting on the flight to another country. Omukodu airport, and procedure in flight, and I say when flight is about to take off, see a beer desk, na so be a check in. At a point in time, close the desk. The reason why they close the desk, say obia bana say more time say plane be to 1:30. Close the desk 1 o'clock. Now 30 minutes now it's all paperwork. You can say it's all paperwork, sir. We airline any pilots not to plane any crew they have to make sure they get their paperwork right. Now plane na able to know I will see when nipa dodo a wom nipa bia oti plane seat number oteso se obi amba I will say yema omo a country na a receive plane no ehu say seat number 7, seat number 8, seat number 12 no obi anteso Kevin Taylor amba John Kuma, may you so rest in peace. Wamba. Say, Napo, may you so rest in peace in the future. Honestly, amba. Inti sanko for we nyina no amba. Inti and your friends said these are the paperwork they do. It is awkward desk na sia tuma. And inti na almost sama another window where they call people. It is almost about to close the door no finally cry. They give themselves another best 30 minutes. That is when they start to call names. Oh, Frank Ano. Oh, Emmanuel Boating. Last call, James Kwating. They do that because there are so many things that can delay people. In terms of a month for the opportunity, say Obi Oha on check a bag, Obi Oha only luggage, he can quickly come through and get the flight. Sanyo manina, sanyo man getting logistics, not still, you don't show up. What they officially do is they close everybody entering and everyone exiting. At that point, no passenger can exit. If you're a passenger and you exit the plane, you are not coming back on that plane. If you are a passenger, you are not actually coming in. They see what airport want to say. These people were all traveling together. When you say Rashida Sani, almost every 2 weeks, they travel. They go to Dubai a lot. Majority of them first class, the two of them, they've been traveling together. They do things together. Into Omo Nantiache. Rashida Sani on it the Kwabena Edubuahen. Your botai no any maame. Now this is what happened. Sanko for we nyina were not at the airport. Almost some national security for so they decide when to go to the airport. This woman got to the airport first. Odru Honona Sylvia catch and say, "You dear, you are here on time. Let us check you in. Time in you be close the door no." This lady told Sylvia say she is going on flight with national security couples. Enti enya dia also omutu plane on jina hone for plane no in national security for nemra. And the Sylvia lady was like, you know something? That is not how it works. In fact, so be a national security to Ghana, that person does not own a flight or own an airline. The airline, they have their protocols, they have their rules, they also do what? They also, is that it? Yes, the whole thing shows to say, first class, sorry, better than first class. In fact, I wanted to show you, my team is saying I should show you a picture. So the woman here from Rashida signing, this is her first class, $10,000. She normally flies a lot with a year Edubuahin. I'm going to get you pictures of her and Edubuahin on flights in and out of Ghana, because we want to establish the fact to say she has a relationship with the national security for and into the nam no we see her. This is the lady, Rashida Sani. So she has been flying first class, $10,000 every single time. About 2 weeks, 1 week, they go to Dubai, they do that a lot. Now on this occasion, this lady can't list no. Let me show you the list again. Yeah. So this time no Obeja national security for no Obeja Edubuahin, Obeja Benjamin Ansa, Obeja Eyeden Atobrano. She was insisting say more to play na national security for ba. And what happened was there was an exchange. And now Okache lady didn't say on tie the all Canada, then she'll make sure say she's taken care of. Those were the words yet this Rashida Ekachre Edien Ekachre the Soviet lady who was doing her job. Okache say onya den one penny ama when jina ho antwen the so-called national security for na ma mekan ho for flight na. And there's on my flight need to without them. She will take care of her. She will make sure say Obechen say to me channel. Now, enough pictures. My team, they are sending me too many pictures. So there was some confrontation at the airport. Emma phone calls Bemu. Emma manfortunately say they will show their Karachi powers. Technically, this lady told Sylvia say she will show her Karachi powers. Emma national security for be so by shege reasons. This lady went by her job. Sylvia ni in Juma. Onim say it happens. And these things they happen every time at the airport. Ubu how miss a flight or throw tantrums. Ubu how cancel. Do you know who I am? Or say who am I? Or say do you know where I'm coming from? Do you know my father? So many of these things we see at the airport all the time. I've been flying. I have I'm a first class flyer. I have a first class whatever status. What miss a flight or I miss a flight. So I think the Sylvia lady took it say normal. These things happen. So she didn't read any meanings into it. Now this lady and then the battalion, some of national security went away. 2 days after, the lady up with Juma and a wire then wako gym. And from what my team say, this Sylvia lady, she's so strict. She's by the book. At a point to Krano, she stopped the former president, Mr. Arthur, from getting on a flight because he came late. So you could see, say, the Soviet lady, she does not play with her job. And it does not matter who you are. So your president, Krana also ban terminal flight you need to get there on time. In just a former president, Mr. Arthur, may he so rest in peace. This Soviet lady at a point, Krakachen said, Mr. President, you cannot board because you are late. And these are things that Oba Brucha, and it is the job. That is how it works. But this lady and her battalions, our more national security, they are killing and enjoying. They are manipulating the system. They are doing things they feel said today. They have guns on them until they can do whatever they like. They did not understand why Sylvia Amo Mukwain to decide time or Mankasa pet to get on the flight. There are people on this flight. Flight any time and now pass it. The woman is like, "What they want bantem? They are get on and let's move." What's it no? Okay, Edubuahene Omo Maka to come before. And they said, no, that is not possible. In the end, the flight in the between Jamo. And no, and Madam, Rashida Kachen say, then you go see who be last killer for GH, because she has been traveling with Edubuahin. They travel together, they do things together, Ben and someone in account all the time. And these are the people who are managing your national security. Now, after the incident, the Soviet lady forgot about the whole thing and said, you know what, that's my job. It happens all the time. 2 days later, my man called Jim, wapon Juma, and Yumbre, or the car, be running fee, and Uncle Foy, a pack of car crossing or ni fee gate, and Omuchini free car him. And na Omode a day, Omode sack a shady tea, and Omutepinano. And na Omu road to a year Omo government national security car him. And Omudi a 2 scene so. And I'm catching say onye din and I'm driving almost 2 hours out of Accra. The same thing omo dey bongo ideas in other people. Ebi wo kra do omo ku omo yehu. And na omo drive the mami way Sylvia no 2 hours out of Accra almost. And omo dey share baby. And then when they took her there, they made her understand say yene catcher will say you don't play with us. Yene national security no. Yene you control Ghana. You ka so be wunda obe wunde. Ya bonko fotimu tuo. You are nobody. We don't know why you were at the airport trying to prove say oh you're powerful than Yene Ben Ansa Edubuahen. Yene Ankasa favorite girl, Rashida, ene ene Atobra. They don't know why you were proving so difficult. In some person will say Ghana ni omudia, they can do whatever they like. So omuchichire mamu for about 24 hours na mamu we edda baby a onim and it was seen so. And the funny thing is, this woman is an asthmatic patient kakra, and an asthma naba, and this woman needs just a little air, and these people are denying her because omo taping inside, she's not getting enough air. And Ankofo we catch her, the omo catch her and say yes, they want to prove to her, and if she dies crying, they can drop her body anywhere else. Now the funny thing is, omo de mamu we kwashe baby omo de ne ba no, and omo ya den. Omo kano car ni mu say we young body to twene ni ansie the baby and I say young run into baby because they need to go back. Asem na tija enkofo ka ho asem. They were on phone with their bosses Benjamin and Samuel. They were on phone. The Benjamin and Saga na Osha Black no. They were on phone in the car. Able to say when so young Westin and I say there because there's no time. They need to go do other things. And this one sakishediti and odaka ni. And imagine somebody having this conversation. Imagine people are kidnapped away from fear, and they are not even scared. They are speaking in plain language. Young said the other ones and I say, baby, we need to get rid of this body. And it became a back and forth conversation with Kanim. And this one, hardly could she get in home. I'm from Akakrampa home. Obi nice in the so. All because Rashida Kachere say on Chima Edubuahin, any Ben and Samombra, onjai plane into mama plane into because some national security phobia. Eba. Now, they drove this woman Accra. Amubedu Accra no, they drove about 30 minutes. Deciding on what to do with this woman. Whether they should shoot her and make it look like an accident, or they should just dump her somewhere. So at the end of the day, they realize say, na eni abahum. And a Ben Ansaka Chirom say, Benjamin Ansaka say, they should release her, they should just dump her somewhere and leave her. So Omangasa, Edini Kodru baby no we need to train because now right now no Friday no platform to say it and you can't want them and other media houses were speaking about it. So now it looked like say Omo will say, I don't know, attention air bound. So they dumped this woman somewhere. So the question here is, how did the police, a DNMR police, what influenced the Ghana Police Service to release a statement to say, Oma kwaye investigations akwaye bibia kwache eye omo kidnapping maame and that they have the woman, she's safe. And here now omo kwache maame no say nkofo bi, and here now omo rescue maame, that's the word I'm looking for. The Ghana Police Service and him for no rescue mami way eko won say nipa bi na achichire mami way for them to release that statement to tell us say omaye serious search akọ rescue the mami na kidnapping no. The question to Dan Parene Ghana Police Service say why na koye where is the report, what happened? And they say omoye sade ni wie no and the National Signal Bureau, National Security any the NIB for no a release statement the police say omon famba abrontene with their letterhead. Into the letter now a free Ghana Police Service by no sanko for in the police for some of Ghana for. Now the most interesting part of this whole thing is assembly civil no Gabi Ochredakun at the end of the day went to this lady's house. Woman way echo through this trauma no Gabi Ochredakun to the car and went to this lady and told the woman say yes it is true. The National Security Benjamin answer any omo makane no yes idea no, but it is getting close to elections Into the woman should just let it slide. After elections, he will make sure say they open investigations into this matter. Gabi Ochredako. So after this issue happened, Mameni going through this trauma, trying to live, Gabi gathered that courage. And Okofioka say, yes, a woman say adia we see. I know Sir Benjamin Ansa and the Sankofu in a year. We have the evidence. But because of politics, baby, you do know, election ebano, what the home so don't say anything. China and Yabani, now Benjamin Ansa we munya Sanko Kunipa, Omoba. Now if you be investigations on these people. That is what Gabi Ochredako call my amen ho. On any offer or the call my amen fear no. Gabi Ochredako. So you see, when you read the Ghana Police Service statement, release here, they almost say, much mamena. Loopholes statement in Mamenchawa there. This is the statement. Now let me read the statement with you. I want to be who loopholes what statement in. The Ghana Police Service, Dan Parry, Ben Ansamo, Gabi Munachro statement now, publish it, say, no makoye rescue mission, Akochi Mameno, Akochi Akoyi Mameno, Boa. Now, when you read the document, this is what it says. Kidnapped victim, Sylvia Patience Ba rescued. Ghana Police Service, almost statement in here. Nobody signed the document. I've heard it said sometimes they release statement without anybody signing. This document too, there was no signatory. Into the T and say, I'm publishing on my Facebook page, and I'm saying Ghana for these are the facts. Now, Muntie Ghana Police for Nankasasem. The Ghana Police Service would like to state that the victim of the alleged kidnapping, Sylvia Patience Ba, the airport service manager of Emirates Airlines in Accra, has been rescued and reunited with her family. Ghana Police Service is say, Eya Obana ye kidnapping no. Omo Ghana Police Service catch say omo rescue Obano ena Obano omo ko yine free den abonefo ni nsem e de na command ebusuafo we brofo ote brofo chen me abegidwom. Ghana Police Service catch say omo no makoye operations akọ rescue Sylvia every amount for na say bi omo be chi ni free ni fie no e de ko share mu over almost 24 hours omo no makoye adwuma akọ rescue mission akọ gina brain ebusuafo. Ghana Police Service, no. Okay. Paragraph 2. The police are currently continuing the search for the suspects behind this incident, and we want to assure the public that we will surely bring them to face justice. Police, in their first statement, almost rescue mission. Rescue. That means you met the person or the people who kidnapped the lady. Because if the woman wasn't in the possession of the kidnappers, you don't call that a rescue. If they came to dump the woman somewhere, then you basically found the lady. When you say you went to rescue the lady and that you have handed the woman over to their family, it means you went to confront the kidnappers, you took the lady from the kidnappers and gave the lady to their family. Now in your second paragraph, you are telling us, say, you are still conducting investigations. Now you are making it look like, say, when I was so why also catch say you are now doing investigations to find who the kidnappers are. These are two statements. In their haste or in the rush to lie to you people, they came out and they shot themselves in the foot. You are rescuing. So who did you rescue the lady from? Did you rescue the lady from the gutters or from the bush? You need to rescue the lady from the kidnappers. What's that? I know catch say currently I feel now your investigations are actually be a kidnappers. You are lying. The statement is vague. Now paragraph 3. Mr. S, Mr. P, stay with me, guys. All right, team. Paragraph 3. Seneka. We would like to take the opportunity to thank all those who gave us pieces of information in the course of our rescue operations, in particular, and the public in general for their support and cooperation. Almost a person that obiasi. Omo information a boy rescue no. That's what it means. Amount for a boy with evidence, pieces of information. It means they basically based their mission on the information they got. That's how they were able to rescue the ladies, or the lady, sorry. But you are the same person to telling us to say, You are now investigating and searching. So which is which? You got pieces of information. That is what led you to the rescue. Now you are also telling us that you are now investigating. What are you investigating? What are you searching for? It means, from your own language, you did not rescue the lady. All right, Mr. P. You did not rescue the lady. How comes that the Ghana Police Service will write such a statement, such a vague statement, to cover up the crimes of the National Security, the the Bureau for the National Signal Bureau, and the NIB? Why would the Ghana Police Service, the CID department, why would they take up? Why would they decide to arrest, to lie to Ghanaians? No arrest, but you rescued. No arrest was done, but you were able to rescue. Because you found her, you didn't rescue her. Until the kidnappers, you are able to take the lady from the kidnappers. It could be through a confrontation, it could be through a very simple means of you arresting them and they telling you where the woman is. For you to go find the woman is not rescuing. You found her. So you do not have to write this to tell us to say you have rescued the lady and later tell us you are now searching and investigating. The investigation continues. Fourth paragraph. Meanwhile, the Inspector General of Police, IGP Dr. George Ekufu Dampare, has spoken to the victim and her family, and they are in good spirits. A team of police medical officers and clinical psychologists have been assigned to assist the family during this critical time. So it means that Dampare is fully aware of this statement. Because in the statement, the IGP has been mentioned. That means he has the full report, what actually transpired. And he said, I'm going to be very charitable here. Dampare is the one covering up for the national security. The CID boss, these people are the ones covering up for the national security. Because the facts are that these people the Ghana police did not rescue the lady. That is why they failed to tell you and I where they rescued the lady. That is why they failed to tell us where they rescued the lady, if they made some arrest. That is why they are telling us to say, investigation, they are still continuing the investigations. They wanted to leave that place blank. That is what they do. They wanted to leave that place blank because they know you were going to ask questions. But what they didn't think of is that we were going to assess their own statement from first paragraph to second paragraph to the third to the fourth. The first paragraph, they told us what actually happened, that they went to rescue. Which area did you go do the rescuing? Who and who were there? Did you arrest any kidnapper? You don't give us any location. Now you turn around to come tell us and say, you are now searching. It means you are basically making things up to tell Ghanaians. And what I want to tell you is say, this kidnapping, the kidnapping was done by the National Security. These are the people behind the kidnapping. This guy, he is called Atobra, and this Atobra is the deputy director in charge of operations at BNI, and that's the NIB. This is the guy, he was involved in this crime. This man, he was involved in the kidnapping of Sylvia. This man was involved. Now, the next person who led the operation is this guy called Benjamin Ansa. Benjamin Ansa no Signal Bureau, the National Signal Bureau, and director of operations. We na di etuo no ko, we mu na na etuo no wo, we mu na ayom ko botuo no wuram. This guy Benjamin Ansa, I know his kid brother in the United States here. Very quiet guy. Very, very quiet guy. He has a kid brother. He also went to Presec. This guy is my junior. Well, a small boy. This guy, me we school by 4 years and we school. But when I'm Ghana and Kwasiafo, or fearo chain bibia. But to me, Kakrane de Amano, and Okuta to no botu and Ununankofo. This is the same guy who went to arrest a year, Bongo Ideas. I remember when Presec had a year, Presec at 80, and I know that people involved in this, you are going to be worried I'm saying this because I was part of the people who organized that event in Ghana. So Benjamin Ansa were in a group. Sa event no na Michael Koyo Okujato Blackom, all the other days were there. This event was organized around their old office, the old NCA office, National Security Office. When the event was ongoing, Akwawe and the group saw Omubewura event without ticket. Those times, one of our juniors, he was in charge of organizing this event. Omuduru gate to and they cannot go in because this is a private event. You need to have tickets to enter the event. Moamoko a per sec at 80. This event, as I'm making, this is 2017, 2016, 2017 when they came to Power Fresh. Do you know this guy? When the other dear guy now organize the event, one of them decided to go home to go freshen up to come. My boys to car if national security. Eko kwachi the other dear boy handcuffing say why say Omuduru gate no national security no one more you were also coming with girls in Marshall Ford Macofo Omuduru. This guy Ben Ansa Emma national security for no the boys no FR car follow this other dear boy and went to just handcuff him for no reason. And then why did he disrespect him, Ben Ansa? This guy is a gangster and a killer. I know his brother. I know where his brother lives in America here. A very quiet young man. And it hurts because I know his parents. And it hurts to say this guy has become a murderer. Or what national security man. They are using the little power they have given them to destroy everything in this country. There be a story about this boy and Edubuahin. Sa Edubuahin boy na omu use omo in 2020 elections no. These are the guys na omu share boys tom kobo tunechi. These were the guys who intercepted the results. These were the guys who were churning out fake numbers. On election day, he is the guy who runs around with a gun, intimidating people in Ghana. It is this guy, Benjamin Ansa. I will share his address. I will share his wife's family's picture. I will share everything about him. Every single thing about him in Accra, I will share it. I will let the world know. Say, Obo Obituo election we are. His family too. They will kill Onosone family because you see, Yaman Kofo with too much power and they hide behind national security and they kill people. They murder people and get away with it. And even today, let me tell you this, you Benjamin. Today, you people brought somebody to the NSB. Today, and they arrested somebody today. And that is what he does. It does not matter. Today, he did that. Today. And he knows what I'm talking about. And they are and they went to cover somebody's head with this black sack. They brought today, this morning, today. Why? Now, this lady is the one that started the whole chaos. I have a whole expose on this lady from tomorrow. I'm going to let you know the why how people like these in Ghana, when they get close to people with a little bit of power, what they do. From Ochina, I'm going to do a full expose on this lady, and I'll show you the connections. When somebody tells you, say, lady, this is not the first time I said we see. And I am going to make sure Ochina, her background. In fact, I have so many pictures of her and these people. So it is not something now. This guy too was part of the people who kidnapped Sylvia. This man, his name is Kobna Edubuahin. This is the guy Rashida no. They are the people a lot of traveling together. These two people. Sanko for me anyway, they do a lot of traveling together. A lot. First class, 10,000, 20,000, first class, Dubai, London. In a week, they do a lot. These two people. And this guy, Kobna Edu Buahin, a Director General, National Signal Bureau. Benjamin Ansa works beneath him. Into Ono, or now a smart Benjamin Ansamo, and Benjamin them do the killings. We will come and show you more. But what I want to tell you, Nene, say, these people are people are. So we lady way from they have committed a lot of crimes. And I forgot to tell you this. This guy, he is the brother to Charles Edubuahin. Munim Charles Edubuahin. Mr. P, Mr. S, pull the Charles Edubuahin's picture for me. Now me remind the Ghana for who Charles Edubuahin is. This is a brother to Charles Edubuahin. And remember, I spoke about Charles Edubuahin some time our platform we so. The Charles Edubuahin guy, no, these are the same group of people the NPP. They are using them to destroy Ghana. They are a family. What they use them for, say, they use them to do a lot of damage. Yo, the Edubuahin nankasana obetro oye NPP Edubuahin no ne mano ne nana no no omuna and this guy Burefi Charles Edubuahin guy na announce ko an expose na Bawumia expose no the same Charles Edubuahin na oye djuma wo eye den oye djuma wo eye Jubilee House, your deputy finance minister anasem he used to be the deputy finance minister and this same Charles Edubuahin Ninuani. These are family members. These people is the same guy Ninuani, and this is what they do. And you see, conduct of Charles Edubuahin and no be niewuno Kobena Edubuahin. And you see, these people they've been doing this for years. Right now they feel say they have so much power. They do whatever they want to do. Guy whereby ebe wiesika Jubilee House and now it's exposing no and obey the kufa is okay you know this guy is still making money now ninya your friend no eye Kobena Edubuahin ono so e na koto eye den National Signal Bureau is doing the same thing. They are intimidating people. They are using the little power they have given them. These are crazy people. Now the funny thing is, thank you very much Mr. P. Sana fear. I'll come and do a whole piece on Omo family, no triangle, no, and where Ekufuadumo they have placed these people and what these people do for them. Remember, the connection. Now, how they use these people in government, how they use Edubuahin family way, how they use them to destroy lives. These are relatives. But don't forget. The Nipana or all the dirty work, the Okituo, the Omubotuo, it is this guy called Benjamin Ansa. He is the one who does all. This kidnapping, it was him. It is him. He makes sure you be bobi to our ordinary command. Say you best suffocate you be ordinary command. You bet you be a koshe baby. You wuni be ma this guy and a massa command. No, that is his job. We don't have to keep these people in power. They need to leave power for us to go after them. These guys, they have a lot of questions to answer. Among for my ira ya shushe omo. You get it? Among for my ira Ghana ya shushe obo ehumo. This guy knows a lot of the missing people in Ghana. This guy, they bury people. So many people have been buried in Ghana. This guy knows everything. And these are the boys they are so confident to say they will kill again and keep Bawumia in power. They are so confident to say they will destruct Ghana, your internet, you know, because you see Ghana, the National Signal Bureau, no, your internet, you know, your phone calls. Where these are the people who manage these things. So they listen to people's phone calls, they record people's phone calls, they go and bug people's offices. These are the people the judges are relying on. Into majority of the judges now want to mean Ghana. No. These people have bugged their homes. They have recorded them. So every time now, some baronet their children will say, "So why you go, you publish this." So majority of the judges, almost videos, almost sex videos near this guy. They sometimes enter people's offices and bug them. They listen to conversations, all in the name of national security. And the majority of the phone calls they are listening in Ghana illegal, you know. These are the people who, so And that is what they do. You see, and internet last night, I want to show you something. Hey, all the people who committed crimes in Ghana. Let me see if I can show you this. Also, last time I Samia Wuku asem. I'm sure I did. Samia Wuku, me catch them say Samia Wuku on a double. Mokai double. Double na oba eye your friend is saying, "Mama for winchamo no be hu." What Samia Wuku is doing. Besides, get me Double's picture. That me fan show my DB. Double na election 2020. Olidi tax bi na omeku Ghana for e wo Techiman South ni ade no. Sa Double na oba the commission. You busan questions no. Ma men the Samia Wuku ye. Ma catch the Samia Wuku we. I na equipping for I na me ya. Equipping North. Samia Wuku one of the most diabolical politicians in Ghana. Samia Wuku can kill you and smile and say, "Oh, no problem. No ni bibia." Say Ghana there, sa not here. Or no, he does not care. Say Obetumaka say, "Hey, finish him. Yeah, we are. Yan can't Ghana for say BBNC." That is how Samia Wuku has operated till now. Majority of the elections, chaos elections, Simuno, Samia Wuku and orchestrate on the shade. Now, on Double na, ye Double. I catch a Double say. And Obiabe who said Double was behind the killings election 2020. On an organized boys, Mom Kodi Sajumano, maybe Chawade. Besides, give me Double. Maybe Chawade de Samia Ukwaye. Samia Ukwa kwaji visa ma Double ne ma ene ne yere. Waji US visa, any UK visa samomo. Said Double man ne yere, omu de omu free Ghana and ko. And Samia Uku used the state protocol to secure visa for Double yere ene ne ma. See, Samia Wuku, Double na ayawa eye Techiman South. Besides, I need a more the ones with him and Samia Wuku. I need one of those ones. Hey. Samia Wuku et me a use we use state protocol. Edi akwaji visa ma Double yire ne ma. As we speak today, no, through Samia Wuku no, because you see, on a Double my imagine say 2024 they are going to go all out and do damage. But they are first secured almost families for them. Thank you, Mr. S. This is Double. We then can about information because I've been cleared out here in the US to put this out into me coming fan. This is Double. Double ni. This is the guy Olidi Tax na election 2020. Any the Iowa West wagon. This is the guy who led Samia Wuku, and at the end of the day, or shed Double achieve my Double yet the oil in as we speak. Double akwaji visa ama eyenemba. Let me show you UK visa. These visas. Oh, date that show no. October 19, 2026. Usha me show bibia na mama hu de omo ye. Yeah. 2024 the 19th of October and omo G first visa ne baba akunie. So the Samia Wuku akachom say me give visa sama mumba no nyina monko. And they started doing these things a while ago. And this is another son, Double baba akunie. You see, Samia Wuku secure UK visa samomo. And omo pa omo bra me challenge how they secured the visa. Where your job visa at the same time, omo use a state the agency and omo give you see ano Double no ntimi ko enti yes ye omo make sure so omo money nyina ye omo film so na be 2024 no in the next 12 days no omo ne boys ne ba be botuo. This is Double's wife. Double yiri nie UK visa omo nyina gi visa ye de omo nyina ekọ UK. They are going to go sit there. Na Double na kakurom ha. Na Samia Wuku and the boys no they open fire on Ghanaians. These visas were all Samia Wuku the G visas we nyina momo or you state protocol or did momo. Samia Ukwa Kachrom say, only there he does not care. If they have to kill everybody to keep Bawumia in power, they have to do it. And Ghana for Munye ready. The likes of Samia Ukumuno, they know the crimes they have committed. And it's now boys now mudi boneno. Right now they know the boys cannot leave. So omo yirenom ne omo manam de. Omo ka chem say yem for omo nkoma na and at least it's a guarantee. Says so utumi kunipa, utumi botuo, na yaji to me na. You will make sure that you too you can go. That is what they are doing. Guys, it is dangerous where we are now, no? It's not about Ompemasem. It's about everybody going out to vote and waiting to count parliamentary and presidential. The American say, because almost strategy say, almost per se. Thank you. Almost strategy say, almost per se. Almost the call for the police station will be gidi. Adeba ko busro de say, almost per se Ghana for the police station will be brave. That is their biggest problem. Our biggest problem with election women say, double mo, Samia Ukumo, they want to, especially NDC strongholds, you know, they want to bring these boys there. But omu fear they say community no doors no police station wa omu to me yet. Omu bana nipa 100, nipa 200, omu twa from so. You need every single person in the community about a police station. No? You need to go there. Go there and vote. You need to leave baby awote 2 or 3 days before election day. So okay, so be free baby awote to go and vote election day. Awunya car. They are not going to let transport flow. They are going to stop transportation. Inti muamutu kwaino, leave a day or two before. Don't go on election day. Sawuti kumasna kwa aba ewo voter regional. Leave on Thursday, leave on Wednesday, go and vote on Saturday. Do not try and leave Saturday morning. They are going to stop flow of transportation. They don't want anyone to move around the nation because some of them say, Oba Ashanti Regional, do no more omun to kwine, omuguo, omudie, bebre ni betina wato. Now majority of moya manfrafo amotu to quantity to be no, omu person almost stop air transportation system no, and to mean flow on election day. Inti sa okotoaba osrema leave 3 days. Okotoaba ono master na ejuma kachen sa osre no. O pesa okọ ukrom 2 days answer because over car 2 times. Leave 2-3 days before elections. Inti by Thursday no we free bia wo no. By Wednesday no we free or Thursday wo ukrom. And yes sir, these people they are ready to kill to frustrate Ghanaians. And I want every Ghanaian to understand this election is different from any election. It is different. It is not about NDC. It is about we saving Ghana. It is about Yene coming together. In Kwasiafo no makana mo se Ghana for mo Ghana de engu because some NPP no Kwasiya party no yenya is amwa no mo tena baby mo tena na yenyina yemba together because we are more than those animals. Sai muani nwan na omo de Ghana engu no mo party no ense Ghana no mum yenja isa nwan no sa amwa na omo imagine say omo de omo mfiri omo jimi mu no. Leave those animals alone and let all of us because yenyina ye dos chance amwa no sa emwa na omo de omo say they are not going to help us protect our democracy no. Sa emwa no, let's leave those animals alone. Let's not spend time on those animals. And then we as a nation as a nation, irrespective of being free, na yantuaba enyi NDC, sa NPP way, I was seeing you making sure say you two omase. That should be our ultimate focus. The American government, the United Kingdom, I brought 4 more members who are guarding in our country. I buy way yet. So it is up to us to go out there in our numbers as a unit. And there are more Ghana, omunye ready some of boy. Yawe Jimmy for Ghana, omunye ready say the ekosono a hochre or how nipakuo omo wuni nyina so omo say omo de omo ntehwe. Yengai samwano. Leave those animals and then let the humans na yedwene Ghana ho no. Ye pe impuntio papa. Ye pe hospitals, ye pe kwan, ye pe say protect your democracy, your constitution, ye pe say your bomai no ho ban no. Yengai samwano na ye ni sa nipa ne yenhia ne nto aba yi mahama. That is the most important thing. Because yen nyina yan kan ho ambom na yentumi asesa aban we ya in what way there omono the omo pan say o minor say because from the beginning some of these animals have always not seen Ghana as a nation. And in be no more Ghana na omo tumuno upon all that is happening no, let us forget these pieces of shit. Let's not give them any attention. Na yen peg nyansafo mo peso bobo Ghana na yen nyina nkasa nkyere ho na yen to aba na yen yi den na yen yi den NDC meji democracy we nsi ho den na stupid boys we want national security omu kunipa chichiri Ghana and even under soldier ban ye nyan konform ko sankofo firi omu fie under soldier ban yati hey Ghana ni bie ni Ghana obetuma ka jem say under John Mahama JJ Rawlings o say JJ Rawlings akwachichiri obi ensem ne aka to ni patrim Ghana JJ Rawlings nko na yeku coup is not something to gratify. Coup enya de ye soso enya de ya de pa na ye ka coup a ebo Ghana 1979 coup because without the 1979 coup anka Ghana ye nya independence. Coup bia eba e bia ntumi amboa Ghana because it did not give us the independence as you and I we can go out there and contest for an election. You and I ye betumi aka ya boso asem abro bia nya bibi all the area coup eba Ghana de faso ba so 1979 by JJ Rawlings. Inti nipa bi na and omote Ghana omo page betri say yemfa edin bia mfro no without the 1979 coup anka yen recognize omo nipa bi omo so omo ye nipa kese wo Ghana omo asefo yen gya omo ne mbo edin bia mfa nto omo so no anka yen 1992 constitution anka eye position bi omo bia no anka nobody will be recognized in Ghana. It is only the constitution that recognize it. Obia or Ghana, so you're doctor, so you're soldier, so you're ohini, the constitution that will recognize you because of Binibia Ghana or you're ohini by themselves. The constitution, you need to be gazetted to be called a king, a chief, a queen, or whoever. So without a constitution, nobody is powerful. Until I say a kobompire, yada, na your bompire, young bompire, ma JJ Rawlings since 1979 coup. There's never been any perfect coup in the Republic of Ghana. Or in this world. That's why I'm saying that coup is not something we have to glorify or make it look like say God sent. But yeah, kind of history coup to me ama ye nyina me ne wote hande to me kind adwene no JJ Rawlings 79 coup. So let's give some gratitude because JJ anya de oye na anka nipa bi da wuti kromo ha se kro ne nsai mema kro no embe ye independent nipa bi da wuti kromo ha o my idea nyina say ye nyina no e kro ne mbo na ye hu omo importance. That is supposed to stop. Coup ben the Ghana ebo Ghana. Coup ben the tuma Ghana fan wudie. No coup except the 1979 coup. Let's get serious. Election way are very important. Now let me show you another thing the NPP they want to do. The NPP they are targeting parliament. They have lost the elections. Now when you look at this, and the NPP for Babontina say election 2024 parliamentary result will be known by 8 p.m. on December 7th. NPP for almost another thing they want to do. This is what they are planning to do. On send Babontina say, oh, a year election there. A year elections there. By 7 December na embo enyumre 8 na omo MPs nyina omo wini omo boa. Anything I catch Ghana for say so ya Ghana ni na why you so beto skirt and blouse amen to aba no kra. Because the NPP as we speak today omo nu say Mahamudu Bawumia cannot beat John Mahama. They know John Mahama Bawumia cannot cross 40%. They know Bawumia cannot cross 40%. They know. Right now, no, they only want parliament. Now, if you don't give total control, the NDC needs 184 2/3 of parliament. Because one NDC are 2/3 of parliament. NDC cannot enter parliament and pass or reject anything. Over to my NDC majority, no, but one man of full majority, which is 2/3 of parliament. What is going to happen is say NDC betuma pass bibi kro obe bre. Say NDC be so oyi bibi free wa obe bre. Anything as a wo to ama John Mahama, making sure say what to ama NDC parliamentary candidate. Now this issue of Mokarun the say they on election day they are going to manufacture their own results. Muntie on election day, day na yetu abano. Omo dinkama bureau the National Signal Bureau for no Benansamono. Omo manufacture numbers. Omo manufacture numbers are omo tuama omo radio any TV no. Now what they are going to do is say by 8 p.m. no omo create number be their 2 Ghana for trim. Say NPP lead by this number in parliament. Meaning automatically what you better say NPP lead parliamentary automatically or lead presidential. Omo person omo the parliament deceive Musa Baumia winning. And internet they are quick to tell you say they will know their parliamentary result by 8 p.m. Omo boa na ba can time when they can we. What they want to do then say they want to create something in the system. Oh, see a winning parliament there automatically a winning presidency. And interest we study NPP they have not been emphatic on Baumia's win. They have not been emphatic on a specific percentage Baumia win because the Jubilee House themselves they conducted about 11 polls. Baumia could not cross 36%. Right now, they are going to create a new strategy. The first one they will do is say, "I'm creating number their 2 system nim." Now, I can say, "Oh, radio for you," because say provisional. NPP is leading 137, 138, 152. I'm the mama wound to me. I'm the Bema Peace FM, I'm the Bema Kesbin, I'm the Bema Omo affiliated radios, no, Canada Japan radios, no. Now, if you also where you're provisional, NPP leading Omoboa. Don't take that. That is the strategy they want to play on your minds. And it be not in 2020, no. Anytime I can say, oh, no radio station can call the elections, but when somebody says provisional, Untmin can't say he cannot call. What they are going to do is, oh, say a provisional, but Tony Panitrim. On election day, no, you people are not supposed to fall for that. The result will come by itself. NPP need result be. But to stop this nonsense, no, Ghanaians, you have to stop their skirt and blouse. Eh? Obuha or constituency. Oh, MP we dia mempe na asem. NDC nipa we dia mempe ba mepe John Mahama. To save the democracy of this nation, for once, sacrifice and vote for NDC na on penasem no. Because if you don't do that, Mahama na woto abama no eye cost 0. Let us be clear here. There are so many people say, oh, mepe Mahama sempa nanso me MP there mepe say eye MPP ni no, because what is going to happen and say MPP ni bi obeko parliament this time no. At the end of the day no, oko parliament at the end of the day ba. John Mahama is not going to sit there and overlook NDC4 and give all the resources to the NPP people. Maybe I won't take politics. I'm telling you, it could for the catch them. Time of formina assembly see no. Okay, say obia odi the party on to ni nye juma. And into power sa opposition MPs omunye sika be ye juma. If we say president no onimomo in this awo to skirt and blouse so to the skirt and blouse so the MPP ni ko parliament the John Mahama administration will not work with that MP because John Mahama here nipa do on the side he can work with and also help their constituency into yemfa or time and some little area nyome bi nto nchen so why you say to John Mahama na tuma NDC MP because it will be worse and the worst scenario they say ubeyi John Mahama as president only 184 MPs. Now, after your mark and Kwasia we were parliament, they say, yes, your majority. Do you know what they are going to do? And Kwasia in 2016 to 2024 made the same thing. BBN NDC for the parliament to be passing. It is not say NDC for a betting tax moment to be over say NDC e levy, omun to me e levy. Over say NDC smoke tax free, omun to me in free. Over say NDC e sa tax sanyo manyomani nina NDC omun to be yet. If we say after your mark and Kwasia we MPP for because say yam pene and intina wo kwoto aba 2024 election we no John Mahama and an NDC parliamentary candidate send we can hold the NDC accountable in the next 4 years. In the next 4 years no say NDC we need power now or we need majority by 180 seats in parliament. Every single day we can hold the NDC accountable. Yekuta John Mahama showum, yekuta NDC for no parliament wamu showum, say ya mamo presidency and ya mamo overwhelming majority in parliament. Adentina betting tax no yin free. Adentina oka so better taxes on teso. Adentina because yam pese bema NDC for na my excuse. And the NPP for in Kwasiadia for the past 8 years, no excuse. Oh, Parliament there, 137. We don't want that conversation. In Ghana for election way, avoid skirt and blouse. Ebia NDC for parliamentary candidate be on penasem for now, put that aside and give him the power. For now. So I say you national security for because and then there's Sylvia Oye Juma ewo Accra International Kotoka International Airport. Sylvia we took one chair mu bebre. Sylvia onim nipa bebre chair mu. Sylvia cry yakwache no na wo kwa me ata. Sylvia yakwache no anke ye kuno. Na wo Rosemont Ado. Wo Elizabeth Forjo. Wo kwa me eye Atobra Kweku Prince. Sylvia onimobia owiase ewo Kotoka International Airport. Yakwache no na wo anything that you need to give overwhelming majority to the NDC in Parliament. I will say NDC for close to 182 seats straight. The Ayaka in Abetuma Bema, a wo aba wo betu. So to skirt and blouse and then go on to Abananke. Because then I didn't open a John Mahama on one sanka. So why did you vote? O constituency, I did open one sanka. When you go to a place like the Western region and there was a queen mother who was crying on TV. John Mahama called Western region. And the reason why I know also I say insure a what impoho insure ni nyina say impoho insure ni nyina den impoho insure ni nyina say. Now the question here is in 2024 in Ghana we see a queen mothers crying in public all because aden aban bia ba insuo kra sebio omo constituency benom insuo omo benom keke edibia ye aduane no insuo na senti in the history of the Republic of Ghana ahema to be tena nipem no musu adan galamsey abesey insuo kakra na omo nom na omo de bo omo bra ewo empoho
ye hu da Western region yen so ye ka ho san don ka Western eye
boy hima esu adan ti na osu all the natural resource, about 70% if you Western region. Under the leadership of Bawumia Kufuado, in Suke Kombenu because of Galamsey, into Mami Swing. Let me tell you, this woman cannot go to parliament and change anything, but she can help choose an MP or Bekoha. Say NDC or majority in parliament, Galamsey or in poor area, it will stop because then they say Galamsey Nekosuno, a NPP organized, a government Galamsey. Yeah? Well, maybe I was just don't call now a investigative job be na omo attacking no. That Galamsey site no a Gideon Boakondia. Tie. Erasmus as don't call joy team no. Also recently omo call Western region area because documentary be Emma some guys be attacking no. Say the cameras say joy news for nyama no. Sa mining site no Gideon Boakon Bawumia aid no so parliament akono sa site na ene dia ono ne site no. That is where they are taking the gold to support Bawumia's campaign. And in last we catch all me say obi o ya Galamsey o Ghana ya Mahmoud Bawumia gold for oil or na de buy. Until for us to stop Galamsey, for us to stop the killings, we have to make sure say your economy na no. So ko to aba na to Mahama na to skirt and blouse and they want to crank because we are still giving power to MPs. Okay? Asante for MPs 47 or more parliament. 47. Inti mpoho mami or one poho and insu say. Oh yes, 47 MPs or more Asante me mo home. No. And that you won't call for our Ghana or more MPP stronghold. Okachrom say oh, and the yan twaba na yi Ghana penyina obet match Ghana. Oti aso omkachro. Omkachro will say a free SHS aba. Now the question here is Ghana problem a free SHS. That is the question. Ayana ubeshia nipa bi omo pese omo boama MPP say Ghana no. Omo say oh, na say Ghana no free SHS aba. Na me say o your bad time to kejetia. Na free SHS aba. Oba time oba yare a o de ne ko bon mu a o de ne ko free SHS na so de ne ko hospital. E che wo sa oba time no ye kwasea. Yes. So o ti kejetia your bad time. Akwara da wo sira so ma na nufuo. Akwara da yare betuma bono. Oba echo school na enda me ka kire say dia na echo Ghana insem bebre ekoso a ye ndi mu dwuma na yan hwe ho anka ho asɛm a ebe sɛ no so free SHS question ne sɛ send wo ba yare a free SHS na bɛhwɛ no ɛkyerɛ wagimi ɛkyerɛ your bad time a wo yɛ kwasea ɛkyerɛ wadwene ne enko akyire yɛmfa free SHS nko ankyekere man yɛmfa yemukom ankyekere man yɛmfa poison rice ɛmo a asɛe yɛmfa ankyekere man yɛmfa nkwara asɛbio ɔmonim nsubɔne te sɛ galamsɛ nsuo ankyekere man yɛde nyoma bebre ne katsi ani ma ne kyekere man sɛ wonni ɛyɛ deɛ hospital a wontumi nkyekere man sɛ wonni ɛyɛ deɛ wonni ekwan pa a wontumi nkyekere man sɛ wo sikasɛm as a country engyina ne naso a wontumi nkyekere man saa nyoma we ambobɔ so yi sɛ engyina ne naso a wontumi ɛmma nkwara nkɔ school sɛ aduane a wɔ kuro no aduane no galamsey asɛe kuro no ntumi ndua aduane nya aduane ntwa akwara ntumi nkɔ school but it is beneath the important scale of preference no school enye priority. I'm telling you, especially where we come from. When you assume when you aduane pa when you baby anda school nya unya school papa akwara bia okɔ school a enye school pa mo okɔ school no so we inquire 1,000 emu mienu pe na eye. Yes, because they have gotten everything wrong. The fundamentals are weak. Abrofo ni biti omo biti owiase nyina no say they take care of these things. Omo make sure say healthcare ni adwuma. Omo make sure say omo kwan ye adwuma. Omo make sure say kuro na aduane papa wom. Ye bu mraso ye di mraso. Ansa na make sure say saa nyoma ni ba together e na otumi nya school papa. Na wo kuro na wo tim no, wo sika sam nye ya e be de na yesi school papa ma oba akom. Because akwara tumi ko school no akowu. Unim saa. Because oko school na edan ne nya aban na nsi school papa edan a otim no apata ne bebu aku akwara no enti o say ya adwene be fie ne ngyan kwasiade no. There are so many factors near the to aba ye ngina de ba ko so to aba. And the free SHS the whole Ghana asantifo ne bi nkwa na hu ne say problem ni ho. And so over Ghana majority of the regions obianim said there's a problem with free SHS. Busa hu say adentina asantimemu nkwa nipa bi say free SHS there problem ni ho eyeboa payo. If we say some will be to abapa maya be ni ye ni de anke nyina akro ni nsai. And some of them that is how they think. Ya so nipa bi so Ghana ma ye di nkwasi asem so abedru a aka 10 days ne decided the future of this country. Mama ye ntie nkwasiafo bi so obi so begina free SHS so nkwa to aba mama ne to aba ba wa adwene ye adwuma no. What you have to look out for is wabra bom wo mba yaresam eye wankasa ekwan a wokoba udwuma de wusikasam. Consider sanyoma no se sanyoma ni gina na so a aban bia betwe school papa ma oba aban be ma wo ba aduane pa edi wo school e de na ka chem se free SHS na ye the poison rice man kwara na wo your bad time a wa adwene ye adwuma na wonya kwasea ade na wonka santi aban se enisa wo ma me ba poison rice e kire wagimi e kire wo sa bad time na won dwene Ghana ho. These are the things we are facing as a nation. There are so many things we have to look out for before we vote. Inti empo hima na osu no onsu ema ne ho onsu ma ne busuan ko a onsu ema de ema sebio eye ne nanfofo osu ama Ghana every say insu na o complain no enya mpo ho nko na ho etwam wo mpo ho ko another place sebio obi ebese sansuo no ese ode aye pure water na obeton no asantememu enti sa oti asantemenu wa adwene o say maame ana ohima na otimpo won de wagimi one de oni gold one de yenso na pakemu one de ne hene enkwa abrochire ma science fu na maame ni su ho no eno na wo benom ewu enya cancer okuma ase enti o say yemu bi no moma ya adwene ba fie ne ye gyan kwasia politics no ya ma ya adwene na da yentumi bie ye horizon mu. Politics, a lot of things come together to form a government. And they say anka ade ba ku ne gina so di bu man a ene anka se na anka ehia. And they say ehia say at the end of the day beto aba e o say nipa ba ko ba lo ka say oh me ba the man say Ghana me plane ni ato ama sa nipa no ko. And the ehia ne say kwase bi ba oh Ghana me ba me ma obia 2,000 Ghana a day ni aka say no kwan na problem. There was so many problems. There are things that we need to get serious about. There are things that we need to consider. Nana Dan Kwekufuado, any NPP power, all the way from 2012. Nyoma omeke bebrebe na aden and we free SHS on Kwanso. Did Ekufuado mention only free SHS? Ekufuado kaso no abraba yi. Okaso be mo dwuma akoso, okaso be $10 so, okaso be bie dwuma, okaso be fam mebu na dwuma, okaso be Ghana obesisi hospitals, okaso be sisi factories. Aden na moja ni nyina aka se free SHS nko akire wagimi. Akire wunim nyansa because the reason why Otuma Ekufuado no almost so many reasons why okase to ababa no. Intiade na ende de wugina okase free SHS nko anti. It means you are not intelligent enough to understand say ade baako entumi nkyekere man. Inti impoho maame na ana ohima na osu no osu ama yene a yente mpoho. She's seen it. Owun asase say intende okompoho a the people at impoho no sene be ya saa nyoma na ebegyae no ade na oso moye oso motuma impoho your contest ya ma John Mahama NDC any John Mahama. That is the only way maame we ni nsuo no ebetime nya de ebetime nya impact because when you say okay this guy on na estandia mampo. This guy, your friend Kofi Bento, impoho, ordinary standing, ama impoho, NDC for impoho. When this guy goes to parliament, say NDC were 182 parliamentarians, or more overwhelming majority, 180 seats, 182 seater. What is going to happen? And say, this man, say impoho him and Fred Bafrika and say, Bento, the reason why into yet to Obama on John Mahama is to go and bring a solution to our problem. Guy, we only any option than to solve impoho problem. Only any option because the next 4 years, my minute to South Africa and say the reason why it no one John Mahama coin was because we wanted these problems solved. Now, what for 4 years? That's a way to solve here. Me or him, I cannot tell my people to lead you. Into this guy he's under every single pressure to deliver. So what he might assume now say who now contest it. The reason is that. Say Abrante we eco parliament na nya John Mahama na president a obetna parliament 20 years onfa kurabamba fie. Yeah. Say Abrante we eco parliament na say John Mahama ni majority a na John Mahama entumi NDC ni majority of parliament a obetma kotna parliament 20 years ontumi mfa bibiamba fie. But if this man goes to parliament na NDC for 182 a this man can hold the Queen Mother inside the kwa Accra. I will catch John Mahama say, Mr. President, do you remember this my Queen Mother? Or na oba mpoho na osuno or say the problem that we hear no meso na medi omonim let us solve it. That is the only way mpoho be more results. These are important, so you need to vote wisely. Skirt and blouse should be out. Don't think about skirt and blouse. The moment I begin skirt and blouse no udi to me e man kwasiafo we be more parliament twen kwasiade omo ye no parliament omo ni Alban ba beneko omo ko Supreme Court omo din kwasiasem. They want you to just give them small power in parliament from my NPP. For once, let us put our differences aside. Near Musa and say, Jenny bet me I Jiman we see. For total control my NDC, parliament and presidential. You really hold you accountable. See, you hold you accountable. No one to my ancestors. After 4 years. That is how we are supposed to vote. Inti Kofi Bento standing for Empono, he is standing for the tears. And Ninsua Empower for Ma Esu. And Ninsua Empower for Ahima Esu. And Ninsua Empower for Esu Ghana for Yenti. And Nuna Ende on Himan Empower Himano, Okasa Abeshana Kumim, Ayania. And there are other women like her. Sadia way Omuya, Omuko Fum, in Siokon Bego Efuosono, Nina Dani Galam say in Sio. Omun to me Enya Equampa and Kofan your mama. We can be a obio. This is why you vote. Into one power was a dear Mayama Equan way, my men for to me, my John Mahama, any Bento. Namin Cancha Bento say, Metumau, Ko Nako catcher John Mahama, never a quino. Metumau, Kono catcher John Mahama, Nanyoma or him I cano, Noma Yenye. So you give them an assignment. You give them an assignment to work. The moment I want to for 2 minutes in my Bento, no, or call parliament or buy my excuses. Parliament, Bento Beko Parliament, or Beji pay, or boss say, ebe Parliament, and ye now, the NPP for one so or two, into Bibia. Give Parliament to Bento, give Parliament to Bento, give presidency to John Mahama, give NDC 182 seats, control Parliament, then sit back and ask them questions. That is how Oba America ha. Ye to abano, omo the Parliament, Emma Donald Trump party. I'm the president, Emma Donald Trump, and I'm the Senate, Emma Donald Trump. America won't pay excuses. I'm saying the 2 million in our mouth. Now deliver. And that is how we have to vote. That is how we have to learn politics. Sanity. For presidency, John Mahama, every NDC MPB or study bia for 2 mano tomano. We are not nature as a bibia mamo. 2/3 of parliament every day you should be able to change Ghana. Someone to me, then you're fair wondering near 20 or more after 4 years. That's how it works. Inti, let us not let anybody fool us. NPP for election day, the National Security for they will throw numbers around. Don't follow it. Radio phoning in a majority of them are liars. The election results will be called, and you will see where the calling will come from. The calling of the elections will come from an authentic platform. You will see it. The real numbers will be called on election day. Do not listen to MPP radios. No, they will give you some stupid number. Obeko won to me, hey, numbers here, you will say MPP for lead, some will lead your parliament there, and then they could for the su winnie omoboa. Obeko asempa, you will say MPP winnie your parliament, yes, say where the provisional or bois. Yes, national security for our time numbers now, brothers, don't fall for that.